Hey guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. If you missed the last episode, we finally decided to continue with the main quest. I stopped getting sidetracked by a side quest. So, we are in Redcliffe, and we have to defend the village because apparently it's being overrun by undead things, and no one's heard from Arleman, who's sick. So, let's finish up in here. When you approach the dresser, something moves inside. You hear a short, surprised intake of breath, and then silence. Hello? Is someone in there?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan, is that you?
How do you know my name?
I spoke to your sister in the chat. No, we'll go with I'm Caitlin's friend.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
What should we go with? Why do you hate the Chantry so much?
Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
From in there?
No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now.
And here he is.
Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me, will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
Your sister is looking for you, you know.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
Is this your house?
Yes. It was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said we have to move away if we survive.
So what were you doing in there?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Persuade, are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's, and Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where is this sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
But I could use that sword to help the village.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
So the reason we wanted that sword is that it actually gives you a bonus to attacks on undead, which we're going up against a whole bunch of undead. That is what we need. Right. Let's grab this book. The Legend of Calenhad, Chapter 1.
All right.
You're so angsty. All you have to do is walk upstairs. God damn. The Green Blade. Yep, so we're going to equip that in a second.
Got it.
And we'll take that. Cool. We will go speak to Dwyn now. Now, Dwyn was the dwarf who's holed up in the village. Apparently he's really good at fighting, but doesn't want to help us. So let's go and force his hand. We'll go and grab some of the stuff around here, quick. Lake Calenhad, no swimming. Fantastic. Right, let's grab this barrel. Eat mushroom, barrel of laughs, you could say. Ha ha ha. Anyway, we will grab. No, we won't. We'll have to take the scenic route. Right. 2009 graphics, ladies and gents. Right. Let's grab this. I reckon it's going to be something useless
Can I
like
get you
elf
a
root.
ladder so you can get off my back?
Literally, we're like, what, 3-4 minutes into the episode and we've got that already? This wouldn't be the same without it now, would it? We have down here some death root. We'll take this because we can always sell it. Get like 5 copper, or whatever it is. Bronze. Right. Let's head up to the general store. I think it's more like a warehouse now, but that's besides the point. We'll also hit up Dwin, and then we'll go speak to Sir Perth. I think it was Sir... No. Is it Sir Perth? I can't remember. That's Caitlin's home, which means it's round here. So yeah, here's the general store. Awesome. We have a note. Add to shopping list.
Now's better than later.
Yeah, the oil we're not going to use.
Allow me.
I'll get on
I
it.
can do that for you.
I'm level 3. Level 3 lockpicking, I can't open a bloody chest. Okay, cool. There's nothing else in here. We'll have to come back for that. Right, into the village. Okay, let's hit up Dwin. Come on. The door is locked and looks like it's been recently repaired. Hello? No one answers your call. Knock on the door. Okay, lock picking. Pick the lock on the door. We definitely pick the lock on the door, because of course we do. Right, let's walk in.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I apologise, I don't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Intimidate. Either die out there, or in here and now.
So, that's what it comes down to, huh? Fine. I'll go. If you want me out there so badly.
Good man.
Spoken like someone who doesn't know me very well. Go tell Murdoch he won. And I better see you out there in the square when those creatures come.
There we go. That's how you scare a dwarf into helping you. Nothing in here. Wynn's house completely empty. Interesting. Okay. I guess so.
Now's better than...
Right. So that is Dwin brought into the militia. We will now go speak to... whichever knight is up there. I can't remember his name now. We will also deal with...
I don't like being out here, Dwin.
There you go. Dwin's already moaning. We'll also go deal with the tavern, because there's some we can actually recruit in the tavern to help us fight. As long as we pass the checks, I think. Get that death root. Up here we go. Right, wooden crate and a chest. Awesome. Can we actually unlock this one? We can. Heavy chainmail gloves. And a throw stock. Nice. Right. That's the pause button, never mind. All the way we go. So, there is also a house on the windmill we can go in. So we'll also hit this up quick. Because there is someone inside we can talk to, so... Let's go. A house. It's just called a house. Fantastic. Durnal Garrison.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Regulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Goodbye, buddy. Okay, we have a bookshelf. Get that codex. The Ballad of Ali and whatever. And then there's a chest here. Watch it be locked. Ooh. Nice. Okay. In we go. Awesome. Right. Was the wind wall up here? I've just been confused. Nope, I am stuck. Right.
Do you have any tales of the wilds?
None of the sort you like. No princesses in tall towers or knights throwing themselves at whole armies.
That's not all I like.
Do you want tales of the chastened wilders who dwell in the marsh? Do you want to hear of the slow deaths they inflict on their enemies? Perhaps a tale of the poisonous creatures of the wilds that lay their eggs on your skin so their young may eat you alive when hatched? Or a tale of my mother's marsh cuisine? That, in my opinion, is the most terrifying of all my tales.
No, I don't want to hear about those things.
Then I have no tales for you.
Perfect. You gotta love the relationship between those two. Right. Let's go speak to this knight. It is Sir Perth. Awesome. What do you have for me, mate?
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Call me Reese, if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defence, perhaps all is not lost.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Have you considered... No, we're not going to say that. I'm not using the oil in the village. Fuck that. I have some questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Where can I get supplies?
I'm not sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith in the village, but I believe the militia is using everything he had. Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know.
Tell me about what happened here.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop, and I don't believe we will be enough.
Tell me about the quest for the Sacred Urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, Arlessa Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what was the Earl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Earl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So knights left the castle defenceless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
I want to discuss something else.
As you wish.
What is your status?
Although we are far better equipped than Murdoch and his villagers, we knights are too few. Things will be grim after sundown. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
Yes, so like I said, we're not going to use the oil because our plan is we're going to keep everyone alive in this village attack. The oil, these guys have a habit of running into it and then dying. And it's so unhelpful. Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I have some questions for you.
Ask
Already
me
done this?
whatever you wish.
You mentioned something about an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, Arlessa Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary
Haven't we
artifact
already
said
heard
to hold
this?
great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the
Yes,
followers...
we have.
We knights volunteered to seek it out.
Carry on. Now we should be able to talk to him about getting medallions.
Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
What is your status?
Although we are far better equipped than Murdoch and his villagers, we knights are too few. Things will be grim after sundown. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should.
Interesting. There should be a option to get the medallions that basically boost their morale. I wonder why that's not showing up.
Yes,
Very
yes,
interesting.
very lovely.
All
Let
right,
us
all right.
soak in the vista before the massacre begins.
Love it.
No
Landmark
word from
tree.
the castle?
No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it
I'll
is
get on
very
it.
natural.
Okay, Andraste's Grace, that is for Liliana. That's the flower she mentioned that her mother used to have or something.
The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
Right. Inauspicious chatter. Let's go this way. Let's go speak to Murdoch. And go and tell him how basically done his job for him. We'll then hit up the tavern, which is now like the general store apparently. Come on, Murdoch. Your growly voice.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Perfect. We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
You know it, man. I'd like to talk about Twin.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
I want to discuss something else.
There's not much time before sundown.
How is morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I'll be back. I need to check on something.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
As you should. Because we're going to win. We're going to dominate the battlefield. Hopefully. We're going to keep everyone alive. It's going to be beautiful. Right. Let's go speak to Sir Perth again. So what was the name of that knight in Denerim that we scared into not fighting us? That was Sir Sank as well, but I want to say Sir Perth, but it's not. Who knows? Right, Sir Perth.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
What is your status?
Although we are far better... Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle.
Is there anything else you need?
Death? No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should.
You know what, let's use the oil.
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters ablaze.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Some questions.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Thank else.
As you wish.
What is your status?
Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle.
I don't understand why it's not giving me that option now. I thought if I used the oil it might trigger it, but it doesn't. The oil is going to be a problem. I could be shooting myself in the foot here, I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, it's going to be a small issue. Let's go check the revered mother, see if she will trigger the thing that I'm thinking about. She might not, she might, who knows. Right. Banty, yeah, Mother Hannah, here we go. Oh, she does have a quest above her.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you.
Oh, thanks.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
I'm trying to. Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
There we go.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
Persuade, but if they think it helps them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must.
Thank you.
I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
I actually thought Leliana wouldn't like that, because... Yeah. Right, let's talk to Caitlin.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
About the sword I found in your hut. Oh. Should we go down the Lando Calrissian sort of sly, seedy route? I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl.
You're very sweet. I suppose there's no harm in it.
Sure. We are literally turning into Lando Calrissian. Alistair's going to be our Han Solo.
How noble.
Yep.
Enjoy doing that, do you?
Perfect. Come on, high five Alistair, that's what we need.
Stay safe tonight. And good luck.
What about that sword? Oh, -10, -3, that's fine, we don't care. Do I get to keep the sword?
Keep you safe.
Sweet, okay. Where is the green blade? I can't use it. God damn. What sword are you using, Alistair? The Oath Keeper, that's right. You can now have the green blade. Can I use the Oath Keeper for this? Oh, I can. Okay, so +1 damage, +4 attack, +1.5 armor penetration, +10% to healing effects. The Oath Keeper is much better than my family sword, so I think we're going to have to. And it looks cool. What does the green blade look like? Less cool. Okay, we will now go to the...
I won't forget you.
Thank you. In fact, I'm going to bring Sten and Trojan out. Yeah, I'm going to bring Sten and Trojan out. Because then Trojan can pee on the tree and get stronger if we ever need to come back here. Change party. We can also probably level Sten up by now, hopefully.
Blood and damnation.
Damnation.
Yes.
And then we'll bring Leliana and Morrigan back out for the actual battle. Sten still can't level up. What is wrong with you, man? Right. Dog, you can just be the strongest. Right. Speak to Sir Perth, pee on a tree, go to the tavern, go to Murdoch. That is the plan. What a day in the life of an adventurer. Where's my dog? Come on, Trojan. That's it, good boy. Up you go. Where's that tree? Here it is. There you go. Nice. Nice. What a game. What a game. Right.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah has some holy amulets. Would those do?
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
I'm glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Absolutely. Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Oh. Tick that off as well. Right, let's go to the tavern. Now, when we get into the tavern, there are actually 2 people we can recruit. We're only going to recruit one of them because I want the achievement for keeping everyone alive. And if I bring one of these people in, they're so squishy, unarmored, they just punch things, it's more of a hassle. Okay. Hi. Let's not start lagging. God damn. Where's the graffiti? Perfect. Let's check out the back room quick. No, nothing? Huh. Nothing at all. Well, okay then. Right, let's speak to Bella.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Perfect. Shouldn't you be at the chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
So how has business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local, and they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig, and if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for Lloyd, I take it? Oh, should we go with the Lando route again? Yeah, we're doing it. A pretty girl like you should be able to do better.
Oh, do you think I'm pretty, do you?
Talking to a funnel all of a sudden. Oh, that's so grim. Pretty enough that I'd help you leave if you wanted to.
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
Oh, so do we go... Yeah, fuck it. When in Rome, we're going to go with the... You can just change my name to Lando. We're going to be Lando Calrissian. And if you don't understand why I keep saying that, it's because I think he's the sleaziest person in the entire Star Wars trilogy. All 3 trilogies, however you look at it. Sleazy. I'll take a kiss and maybe a smile.
You're a rare one, you are, making me laugh with this blackness hanging over our heads. I tell you what, sweetie. You make it through the night, and you'll get your kiss. Make her bless you. I'll kiss every man in the village if we survive!
Hurrah! 3 cheers for Bella!
Well, there you go, we've helped everyone. What do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
We'll deal with him.
Keep safe.
So this is the elf in the corner. He can actually help us defend the village, so we'll deal with him in 1 second. Lloyd.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travellers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope?
Let's see what you have.
Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Eh? Right, we'll take all the hell poultices, because you already know we're going to need them. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take the ale, because we need that. Is that all he has? Yes, it is. Let's sell this guy some shit. Let's get rid of the iron dagger. Get rid of the axe. Get rid of the longbow, because we don't need that anymore. We'll get the gloves. Leather gloves, yep. Studded leather boots, yep, that can go. That can go. The small shield can go. The mud oil. I don't really need that, so that can go. Amulet of Accord we definitely need. I already know who we're going to give that to now, I figured it out. Lesser Warmth can go. That stuff can stay. The Frostock can go, the Deathroot can go, and the Deep Mushroom can go. We'll take 2 flasks. Cool. Right. Let's go. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's go and talk to these guys.
I hear. I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than Auntie from the hall.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
He's charging you? That's outrageous.
You're telling me? We're just trying to survive. And here he is, making a profit.
What difference does it make? He won't care.
What a bastard. Right, let's go make him give them free drinks, hopefully.
Hey, what can I get you?
I hear you're charging the militia for ale.
Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
Persuade, think of the goodwill you'll earn.
I never thought of that. Maybe I could try it for a bit. Right then, you men over there. Drinks are on the house. All militia drink for free.
Oh, you're a saint, Lloyd. Ha ha!
If them creatures don't kill me, I swear they'll bleed me dry.
Why does everyone sound like they're talking into space all of a sudden? I should go.
Right then.
Yeah, so Lloyd will literally defend the village dressed like that, with like a dagger, I think. It's not worth it. He'll die straight away, and then what a hassle.
Not looking for company.
You ain't got a choice, mate. I hear you're Beric.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
You seem awfully nervous. Why is that?
No reason. I just didn't know how you knew my name, that's all.
I asked around. No, you said you were waiting for your brother.
My what? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
I'm supposed to believe that?
Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I was just told to... just leave me alone.
I'm not going anywhere. Start talking.
About what? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
And how do you know I'm a Grey Warden?
I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the Chantry before the sun goes down.
Yeah, stop right there, answer my questions, or else.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
Good old Hal, still back here. What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Fitting.
Oh, all
Sten
right.
likes that.
I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
There you go. We made friends with Sten. Right. Let's go and change up our party, and we can start the battle for Redcliffe. So let's go down here to Beric. Look at our small little army. Yep, it's going to go well. Right, change up the party. We shall bring in our usual. So Leliana, Morrigan, Alice. No, not you, Trojan. Sorry, buddy. Right. So, the battle for Redcliffe starts tonight. So for now, we will leave this episode here. So thank you for watching, guys. If you liked the episode, please drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And hopefully, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.